Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing a brand new cigar. This is from Blackworks Studio, and this is the NBK 6x46 box pressed. Nice oily wrapper. Look at that. There's the density. Now you'll notice it's a closed foot. Very cool looking, closed foot. Now, a little bit about this company, this cigar, because it's brand new. You may or may not have heard of it. James Brown, creator of Black Label Trading Company and partner at Fabrica Oveja Negra, is launching Blackworks Studio as a showcase for the boutique cigar factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. This cigar, NBK, I do not know what NBK stands for, but it's interesting. Their new company goes by the letter designation BLK WKS Studio, Blackworks Studio, but they abbreviated BLK WKS. This cigar uses an Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro wrapper, no doubt. Look how dark it is. And Nicaraguan binder and filler. Suggested retail price $9. I will also be reviewing another cigar in the series tomorrow, if everything works out. It's called the Killer Bee. It's a 4.5 by 46 Petite Corona and uses an Ecuadorian Maduro wrapper. Interesting. So, that's sort of the long and the short of it. I really think this is a well-made, nice-looking cigar, and I'll let you judge for yourself. If you look at it as I turn it, it's really flawless, and the closed foot makes it interesting. So let's get right to it. The new NBK from Blackworks Studio. Alrighty, let's give it a little clip here. Yes, good draw. Perfect. Perfect. You will recall what I call a perfect draw is it has ample draw with just a little touch of firmness, and it does. Now this closed foot, while being cool and interesting, does make for a fire hazard if you're not careful. There's the first piece to fall. Nothing on fire yet. Right out of the gate, you can see I just lit it up. One thing about this cigar, and I had one other one prior to this one, is it started immediately. I like cigars that do that. The flavors you get right away are a very sweet orange citrus and espresso, or a very dark roasted coffee. If it's not espresso, it is very close. So just right out of the gate, that's the first flavors you're going to get. Now, we're going to expand on them down the road, but I wanted to tell you at this very early stage, that is what you're going to get. Look for that. Let's see where it goes from here. Well, you can see we're about a ½ inch in, 9 minutes. And the flavors are starting to settle down, expand, actually. I'm now getting molasses and brown sugar to go along with that sweet orange citrus and espresso. I'll call it espresso. It's a very dark, deep, dark roasted coffee. There's an ample black pepper at least an 8. The finish at this early stage is something on the par of dry wood with ample black pepper. A lot of lingering black pepper. Sort of a dry wood flavor with some cream aspects. Dry wood and cream. Weird combination, but you won't really worry about that. It's the front end flavors and the ample pepper. Black pepper fans, raise your hand. This is another one that's going to have plenty of it. It is plenty of black pepper. It's coming across as It's sort. I'm going to call it medium bodied. I think we're going to reach or maybe exceed medium to full very soon. But I mean, we're a half inch in. Come on. So I think we should see where we go from here, because at this point, that's a very good start. Well, I'm right around the midpoint, close to it. And your primary flavors are sweet orange citrus, brown sugar, touch of molasses, and espresso. That's your main flavors. I would say it's medium to full bodied now. The finish is about the same. Two flavors, the dry wood and the cream, but the sweet cream is made more of a resurgence. It's much more prominent of the two. Plenty of lingering black pepper. Very nice cigar. It's very good flavors on the front end. So at the midpoint, it has settled down to a very good cigar. I got about 2 inches remaining, but it was important to come back to tell you the molasses notes are pretty much gone away. They're not really there anymore. Sweet orange citrus, brown sugar, espresso, and remember back at the very beginning I talked about the finish having dry wood. Well, now I'm getting dry cedar on the front end. Could be where that dry wood comes from. Still have the dry wood and cream on the finish. Ample black pepper on front and back. So the big difference here is those molasses notes, which gave it extreme thick sweetness, have gone away. That's what it is. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Started seeing a change in the last segment with that dry cedar. Now I'm getting more, instead of the citrus, is more of a cedar flavor to go along with the brown sugar and espresso. Cigar definitely, in the last segment I neglected to say, and I should have, at that point it hit full-bodied, and it is full-bodied now. Finish is about the same. The pepper has been very good in the cigar throughout. Being critical, if it had maintained the molasses, the thick molasses, sweet molasses flavors throughout the cigar, I was prepared to give it a 94 rating. But as it lost it, things changed. And when the dry cedar turning into cedar, I love the orange, the citrus notes and the molasses. So being totally critical, that lowered the score for me when that happened. The fact that it hit full bodied is good. Several good points about the cigar. Nothing bad, only I'm being critical now. For me, I'm rating it a 92. The cigar started out gangbusters and lost a little in the last third to a little over a third. But all in all, a very good cigar. I was very impressed, actually. And this NBK, very surprisingly good cigar, brand new. So there you have it, the NBK from Blackworks Studio.